All right, hello, third graders. Okay, get your math caps on because we are ready to do some more math. All right, for this first one, it says equal sharing. Equal sharing number stories. And we've been working a lot with number stories, but when you hear of equal sharing, what should it make you think of? Remember, if we put things into equal groups or we divide them equally, oh, there's the word. When we think of equal sharing, we should think of division. And we've worked with this a little bit, and we're just going to keep working at it. Okay, solve each number story and draw a sketch to show your thinking. You must draw a sketch. That's what that's saying. Then write a division number model for each story. So you're going to have a number model for each of these, but what must it be? It must be a division number model. You must have this division symbol. Okay, let's work through these. Number one, a class of 30 children want to play ball. How many teams can be made with exactly 6 children on each team? Let's think about what this is asking us. Okay, or telling us. What information do we know? A class of 30 children. Oh, a whole class of 30 children. So think about what that number represents. It's a pretty big number. A whole class wants to play ball. How many teams can be made with exactly 6 children on each team? Do we know how many teams? No. Teams right now are like our groups, right? If we were to draw a whole bunch of circles, that would be our groups, our teams. 6 children in each team. So in each of my groups, that's how many can go in there. That means 30 is our total number. We have 30 kids total. Now, look at it says number model. Remember, we have to write a division number model. When we draw division stories, division number models, our largest number, our total number always goes where? Do you remember? Our largest number always goes first, and that's what gets divided equally. So since we know 30 is our total, their big number they started with, it's 30 divided by something, right? In this case, we know it's 30 divided by 6 because that's our other number. So we have to think, if I put 6 into each group, how many groups is it going to make out of our total, right? If we take our total and we make 6 people in each group, that's like asking, how many groups are we going to make? Let's find out. So should I start by drawing a whole bunch of circles? No, because I don't know how many teams there are. I don't know how many groups. So I'm going to draw my first group, my first team. And what should I put in my first team? This is team number 1. I need to put a 6 in there. Why? Because there's 6 children on each team. So this is my first team and it has 6. Should I stop there? Do I just have one team of 6? No, because what am I trying to go to? I'm trying to get to 30 children. I want to know how many teams there are if I have 30 children. Okay, so 6 plus 6 is what? 6 plus 6 is 12. And you know what? I know that 12 plus 12 is 24. So I'm going to add another 6 and 6. I'm going to add another 12. So right now I'm at 24, right? This is 12. This is 24. Can I add another 12? Oh no, 24 plus 12 would be 36. That's too many. So 24, let's just add one more 6. What's 24 plus 6? Well, in my head, I know that 4 to get to the next 10, right? Because I want to make this 20, the next 10 to get to 30. I know that 6 is my 10 pair. So I just got to 30. Awesome. That was my goal, right? I had 30 kids total. If I put 6 on each team, how many teams do I have? Well, I had 1 team of 6, 2 teams of 6, 3 teams of 6, 4 teams of 6, and 5 teams of 6. Look at that. If I had 30 kids total, right? If I counted all of these kids up and there was 30, that's why I have 30. And I put 6 in each group. That's why I did 6, right? I divided them into 6s. How many groups did I come up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my answer is 5. And niños y niñas is how many children are left over? Well, my answer was 30, and I needed to get to 30. Do I have any left? No, 30 take away 30 is 0. I did not have any extras. Does anyone remember what that was called in math if we have extras or leftovers. It starts with an R. It's called a remainder. Maybe you remember that word from yesterday that we learned. If we ever have any extras or leftover in math, it's called a remainder. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. It says for another game, this same class of 30 children want to have exactly 4 children on each team. How many teams can be made? Okay, so we know that there's 30 children total. Again, right? 30 children, 30 children. So what do I know about my number model? This is the total. There are 30 kids to start. And I know I need to have a what? My directions said I need to have a division number model. So I'm going to have 30 divided by, and what's my only other number? 30 divided by, look at that, 4. And it's 4 children on a team this time instead of, do you remember how many children are on the team last time? 4. Oh, there were 6 before. So now, because we still don't know how many teams, that's what we're trying to figure out, but we know that there's 4 in a team. But we know that there needs to be exactly 4. So can I have any less or any more in my groups? No. So I need to know how many groups of 4 I can make out of 30. And then we have to see if there's any left over. So let's get started. Here's my first group. Am I just going to keep drawing a bunch of groups? Nope. Because my groups are like my teams, remember. I only know how many go in each group, and that's 4 children. So this first team, right, here's team 1. It has 4 kids in it. Should I stop there? Nope, I need to get to 30. 4 is kind of far away. So let's see, 4 plus 4 is 8. Still not to 30, let's keep adding. 8 plus 4 is 12. Not there yet. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16. Oh, I hear a 6. I know 6 plus 4 brings me to the next 10. So 16 plus 4 should be 20. Am I quite there yet? Nope. 20 plus 4 is 24. 24 plus 4 is 28. I'm at 28. I'm not quite at 30. But you know what? How many more do I need to get to 30? 28. 29. 30. I need 2 more. Can I have this group? Can I have a group of 2? If you're saying no, Miss Schmidt, you're right. Why? It says it needs exactly 4 children. So I can't make this group because it doesn't have 4. Well, you guys, how many groups could I make? Or how many teams? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams. So write in 7 teams if you have to, or you can do that later when you can write on the template. How many children are left over? Well, all of these had 4, and then we had 1 group of 2. So there were 2 kids that got left out because they didn't make a team of 4. This is where I want your eyeballs and your listening ears turned into this screen, okay? 30 divided by 4. We would say our answer is 7, right? Because we had 7 teams. But you're like, Miss Schmidt, it doesn't go equally. Because if I went 7 times 4, that'd be like me crossing this off. 7 times 4 would be 28 because that's what we counted to. And you go, but Miss Schmidt, that doesn't work because there's 30. Well, 30 divided by 4 equals 7. And I need a big R because what's that word again when we have extras or leftovers in math? It's called a remainder. So this uppercase R stands for remainder. Say that word with me. Remainder. So 30 divided by 4 is 7 groups with a remainder of how many? 2. Nice work, 3rd graders. Amazing. If I were to take this 28 divided by 4, I could leave it with 7 because that's true. But since I have 30, that means I can split 30 with 4 in each group 7 times, but I have 2 left over. I have a remaining 2. A remainder 2 left over, right? Because 28 plus 2 brings me to 30. That's what that's saying. I want you to try number 3 all on your own, and I'm going to let you know you will have a remainder for this problem. So you need to figure out, I'll read this one to you. Roberto has 25 pencils to share equally among 3 pencil boxes. Now think if pencil boxes is your groups or the number that goes in groups, okay? How many pencils does he put in each box? So, is this talking about 3 groups or is it talking about 3 into a group? You have to figure that out. And we know that there's 25 pencils to start. Remember, for your number model, always put the largest number here, divide it by the other number you know. You have 2 numbers here that you know, equals how many groups with a big R for, what's that word again, niños and niñas? The big R stands for remainder. Say it one more time with me, a remainder. I want you to draw a picture. Try your best to do this on your own. You can ask an adult if you need to, or if you send it to me, I will give you some more feedback. So, how many pencils can go into each box? How many are left over? The largest number divided by the other number you know gives you how many with the remainder or leftover of what? Okay, once you have completed this, go on to the math boxes video.